What's up everybody, Spencer Premier here, and in this video I'm going to give you guys my personal best settings for MLB The Show 20, how to win every single game in whatever mode you're playing. I play Diamond Dynasty. Well, you have to be good, you're obviously not going to win every game, but this is the best tips to help you win the most games that you can. But before I begin, I would like to ask you to leave a like and subscribe to help me out on the other end. But anyways, let's get into this. Starting off with the batting settings, I like to put my hitting view on strike zone 2. I personally would recommend that camera angle. I just like it the best. Strike zone 3 is a little bit too far away, and then 1 is a little bit too close. I think strike zone 2 is just right. I see the zone very well in strike zone 2, so I would personally recommend that. For the hitting interface, I would definitely use zone. That is the best one instead of the analog or the arrows or whatever you call it. I would definitely recommend zone. For pitching, I like to use pulse. I'm not really that advanced, but if you're like more of like, I don't know how to call it, like if you play MLB The Show a lot and you are really good, I would not use pulse, I would use meter. But if you're like just like playing for fun, or if you're more of a beginner, I would use pulse. That's what I use. But if you are more advanced, I would use meter. But it does take a little bit of time to learn and perfect. For fielding settings, I just like to use buttons for my throwing interface. I personally think that's the easiest, and I have no issues with it. I usually throw everything right on the money, and since you're using the buttons, it doesn't matter what you put for the throwing meter, but I would usually keep that off, and that is that. I think that is personally the best fielding settings and the easiest. And now you pretty much have it for the best settings in MLB The Show 20 personally that I would recommend. One more thing that I recommend is I like to turn the the announcers off, because they really annoy me sometimes. If like I'm getting frustrated and someone hits like a long home run, I just get like frustrated, and I like to keep calm, and it helps me win more games. So I usually turn that off or down a little bit. Now I'm going to be getting into how to set the best lineups to win more games in MLB The Show 20 that I would personally recommend. So my first tip is for your first batter, your number one hitter. I would recommend a switch hitter, a contact hitter, or a really speedy hitter. Someone that you think is going to give you the best chance to just get on base, because that is what you are trying to do with your leadoff hitter. For your second hitter, I would really recommend another switch hitter if you have 2 on your lineup. I personally have like 4 or 5 because I really like using switch hitters. They really benefit the team. And if you think about it, if your one hitter gets on and he is really fast, all you have to do is steal second, and then all you have to do is make contact and move him to third, and he is automatically in scoring position just like that. Well, second base is scoring position, so it's just a bonus to get him to third. Your 3 hitter is where you should probably put your best hitter, or 4, but I would recommend 3. That's why I have Reggie Jackson, 99 overall. For your 4 hitter is obviously your cleanup hitter. Just put your best overall power hitter. That's why I have Carlos Santana with 83 power from both sides of the plate. Gary Sanchez is probably my best one, but since Carlos Santana is a switch hitter, I personally think he is a better hitter than Gary Sanchez, so I put him 4th. And then 5 through 9, you just fill out the rest of your lineup that you have. And one more tip that I have, do not put back-to-back righties. I am actually doing that. I made a mistake. I need to put Jose Ramirez batting second. It just doesn't work, because all a pitcher has to do is put another righty, and you're pretty much screwed. You're not completely screwed, but it just makes it harder to hit like that. So I would recommend only putting 2 back-to-back of the same hitter at the same time. So now you pretty much have it for my personal recommendations for the best settings and how to set your lineup in MLB The Show 20 to win the most games that you can. But anyways, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And with that being said, I'm out.